Morning Year 3 and another happy Friday. We're going to do arithmetic straight away, so we can pause the video now and write those into your books. So you can restart now, and let's put the answers up for you. You can check them off. And the silver ones there, you've got a nice pattern going on. Did you spot the pattern? What those numbers going up in? And there's some multiplication facts with their, we have the little families, don't we, going on, so you can use your place value knowledge there. Rather than doing 60 lots of 4, you don't need to do 60 lots and count up to 60. You can use your knowledge of place value, that number fact of 6 times 4 to help you. So now we've got a starter. Leon has 160 centimetres of fabric. Mitch gives him 1 metre 10 more. How much fabric does Leon have altogether in metres and centimetres? And here's a bar model for you. You're doing very similar ones yesterday. Going to convert this 1 metre 10 into centimetres. What's the fact you need to know? And pause the video. You can write your answer into your maths book actually under your arithmetic, and then you can give yourself a tick if you get it right. So pause the video, have a go, and we're ready to put the answer up. So we've got 160 and 110, so 1 metre 10 is 1 metre, is 100 centimetres, that's your key fact there, and plus the 10 is 110 centimetres. Then you have to convert it back when you get to your final answer of 270 centimetres. Convert it to 2 metre 70 because 270 centimetres equals 2 metres. So Jack, this is a cool starter. Jack finds 3 objects on the beach. What is their total length? I'd like anybody can have a little go at this one actually. What other alternatives could these answers be? So if you're cool, you could do that one. If you're not cool, have a go. What are the possibilities of this, of these being different measurements? What also could they be? There's quite a few options there. So if you're on call, you add those up, and the length is 15 centimetres. You've got a nice number bond to spot here, which is the 7 centimetres. Add 3 centimetres is 10. So if you happen to count all of these up on your fingers and get 12 to start with, you get a nice easy 10. Add on the 5 is 15. So today we are solving multiplication word problems, and again we're going to use our bar models. We've been getting really good at doing these, and so let's have a little start. We're going to have to read these multiplication word problems really carefully. We've got a tailor here, and you can have a look at this question, pause the video and see if you can talk it aloud. What would you need to do? What do you know about this sum that's going to help you to answer it? Okay, so pause the video now and have a little talk to somebody or talk aloud. Okay, you can restart. Hopefully you've done that. Let's have a little look. Let's learn. So this is the same question, exactly the same. So there's 3 meters of cloth for 1 shirt, and he's making 7 shirts, so 7 lots of 3. But there's a little extra bit here. He has 5 meters of cloth that's just left over from having made them. So he's made them, and at the end he's left with 5 meters of cloth. So how much cloth did he use to make the shirts? We've got 7 shirts, 7 lots of 3 meters, plus 5 meters left over. So what we've got is we've got all of this plus the 5 meters is the amount that he has got to start with. Okay, so he's got 7 lots of 3 plus the 3 meters. So we work out that we should get to the right answer. We're going to use our multiplication facts for these first. 3 times 7, or 7 times 3 is 21. So he used 21 metres of cloth. Then he had the 5 metres left over. So he had 5 metres left, so we have 21 metres add 5 metres equals 26 metres. So he had 26 metres of cloth at first, and we're making sure we're answering this question. How much cloth did I have at first? He had 26. So if we take off that 5, we can double check it actually. Take off the 5, we're left with 21, and we know that 21 divided by 7 equals 3. It's a way of using your inverse, so checking up and checking back again to where you started from. So another one just to go through. Ruby needs 12 metres of cloth to make 1 shirt. Sorry, not 2. Goodness. 2 metres of cloth to make 1 shirt. She's going to make 23 shirts. My goodness, she's busy. So how much cloth did she use to make each shirt? Well, there's 2. So for each shirt she uses 2 metres of cloth. So for 23 shirts, she's going to have 23 lots of 2 metres. Now we can partition this even with our, we could do 2 metres, 2 metres, 2 metres, 23 times. It's going to take an awful long time. We can go right away across the page. And if we have really high numbers, we can't just keep doing a bar model that goes forever. So we're going to group one lot into 20 lots of 2 metres, and then we're going to have the 2 metres, and we're going to have the 3 lots of 2 metres here. So we've got 20, 21, 22, 23 groups of 2 metres. So 23 times 2. I'm going to use the grid method and your own working out column. We're going to use the grid. Haven't done this for a while. Some of you might have been doing it. 2 times 20, so 2 2s are 4 using place value. 2 times 20 is 40. So we've got 2 times 2 tens is 4 tens. 2 times 3 ones is 6 ones. So we're going to add them together. We get 40 add 6 equals 46. That's going to be where we put the answer back in. We make sure it's with our metres because it's asking you how much cloth does she need to make the shirts. She needs 46 metres of cloth to make 23 shirts. Now there was a way of doing this because we know the 2 times table quicker way would have been to double or add 23 add 23 to come out to 46. I just wanted to give you that grid method. It's quite a long way of doing it for this particular one, but it is giving you an example of how to use the grid method again, just in case you need that today. So we haven't done it for a while, especially my little Emerald class here, because we were in lockdown and we probably missed a little bit of that too. So we're just refreshing ourselves, just reminding ourselves. So Amira's ribbon is 75 centimetres long. Emma's ribbon is 3 times as long as hers. So we've got 3 times as long as Amira's ribbon. So what are we going to have to times this 75 by? We're going to have to times it. It says 3 times. So 3 times table you're going to use. What's the total length of Emma's ribbon? So Amira has 1 lot of 75 centimetres. Emma has 75, add 75, add 75, 3 lots. Going to use our grid method again. Here we go. Whoops, put the answers in already. 3 times 7 is 200. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 70 is 210. So 3 times 7 tens is 21 tens. 3 times 5 is 15. We know 21 tens is 210. So we're going to add these together. See if you can pause the video and add those on. you should have 225, and then this number here is going to go back up into our sum, and we've got 225 metres. Oh, we haven't. We've got 225 centimetres. Mrs Ludlow, what a mistake. Need to make sure that's centimetres. Otherwise that would be a very, very long ribbon. Okay. Final little slip up there. I'm sorry about that. Just make sure you write your centimetres in. Steps to success. Draw a working out column and use a ruler. Read the questions very carefully. Sorry, stop. That's enough. Sorry, my little dog's trying to make a nest. Read the questions carefully. Select the numbers to multiply by. Twice is times 2. 3 times is times 3. Draw your bar model using a ruler. Write your number sentence and work out your answer. Use a mental or your grid method. Whatever you need to do to get the right answer. Okay. So finally we've got the questions up here, because some people do work from this on the video if they're working at home, and that's fine. If you can't print out, then you can just pause the video and work from these. Okay. So I hope that goes well today. Get those bar models going and give it a go. Okay. Hope you get on alright with that. Here he is. Little nesting person, aren't you? Hey, you're going to do some maths. Going to get it right. Hey? Okay. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care.